Hi guys, my name is Nicolai Brix. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, basically storyteller, and I love lights. And I work together with Focus Nordic and Nanlite, using the really cool lights from Nanlite, basically for all my productions. Today I gonna talk about the very cool lineup of Forza lights, especially the Forza 300 and Forza 500. Basically here we have the lights here. We'll start with the Forza 300. All the Forza lights is what you call a monoblock. It's one huge gigantic LED that outputs, and the number in the name is really easy to understand. It watts. This is a 300 watts. The Forza 60 is 60 watts, and the Forza 500 is 500 watts. It's a daylight light, so the kelvins is 5600. So you can only modify it if you use different gels or filters. But it's so cool, and this compact size, it's this size. Basically both of them, they're very little different in size. The Forza 500 is a little higher in this than the 300. And for this you have a control box for both of them. They look quite the same. Move the light over here. On this one you can see it's for the 300, and on the 500 there's 500. But basically you have this control surface, and the important thing is that you can control the dim, and you can have some effects, and the effects can be like TV, bulb, thunder, all this kind of stuff you can use as practical lights. Practical lights are lights that is like the things here in the background is incorporated in the scene. So if you have this called bad bulb, you can get it to like flickering a little in the corner or something. That could be really cool. Another thing that is cool with all the Forzas is that you have a menu point here called fan, and you navigate to it, and then you actually just push the button. Oh, that was the wrong one. You go up. You can put the fan on and off. Of course, if you take the fan off, it's not as powerful. The power output will go a little down, but it's complete silence. I used it on a film set, a feature film, fiction, where we had to have a lot of microphones around the talent we were filming, and you can see on this picture that we used two Forza 300s as a reflection light, but the microphones picked up the fans, so I just cut the fans off, and it was complete silence. That is really cool. You can see here the power output. I'll try to show you. We'll do it on the wall behind, and here I have the remote, and the remote here can control the dim of the light. And the cool thing is you can choose the channels, so you can have a lot of lights on the same small remote control. So on this one, I'll try to increase. You can see now it's on 80%, and now we go for 100%. That is just with the, and watch out for the eye spy, guys. This is the output 100% without anything. Included in when you get the lamp, the Forza 300, 500, and actually also the Forza 60 is you get a standard bones reflector. So I'll try to put it on. I'll just dim it a little down. You can see here. Put the reflector on. I will try to do it again. You can see you have a more controlled output now. We are on 100%. I'll just turn it on, off. Yeah. Now I'll just change the channels to channel 7, because I put the Forza 500 on channel 7. Remove this. Put this away. 500 we will first see without, just go to 100. And you can already see now it's even more powerful. We will put the reflector on. You can see here. And turn it up again. Yeah, for 100. And now it's even more centered. Now I'm blocking almost the whole frame. Very powerful lights. It's a daylight lamp and very useful. For these lamps, I'll just turn down. There's a lot of accessories. The main thing is softbox. For example, for interviews, setups, Nanlite have made 3 big softbox. This is the 120 centimeter. Then we have a 90 and we have a 150, and that is a huge softbox. And I actually used it for some documentaries already for the interview setups. We have extra long, I think it's 3 meters, the cord from lamp to control box, where you also can mount your V-Lock battery, so you can run it without to have a AC power. So you can run it in the field on location. If the 3 meter standard cord is not enough, they have a 5 meter. So if you have to bring the light really high, so on, you can extend it. So that's cool. Another killer feature in my world is this one, the Fresnel you can put on, and this one is the FL20G that fits both the 500, Forza 500 and Forza 300. A Fresnel is basically a zooming lens for light. You can have a flood on 10 degrees and you can have spotted 45 degrees. And basically what it does is it makes a beam. And you often use it together with haze or smoke. Haze is better. And you see this light coming in from windows where it just gives some texture environment. We can try it on. It's Bowens again. We'll put it on here. This is the Forza 500. Just need to, there it was. Here, we'll turn it on. You can already see now the beam is much smaller. This is a complete spotlight, and you can flood it. You can see it here. So you can actually you can actually see the edge now. Before, with only the standard reflector, you kind of have a spread of the light. Now I can control the beam completely, and this is super powerful. So that is for me a really killer feature. I would not live without a Fresnel lens. Another cool thing when you get a Fresnel, when you buy a Fresnel, is that you actually get barn doors. And barn doors is helping you to shape the light even more, make it square, so it's not a round beam but square, but also suppress the feel, the light, so you don't get any spill. And it's so easy to put on. So it's basically, you put it on here, and it's a clip, and now you have it on, and you can use it. Another thing, as a filmmaker, and often solo, but also on cruise, is the lights are so lightweight. I think it's around 6 pounds without the Fresnel, maybe 8 to 10 pounds with, but it makes it even easier to mount all kind of different ways, high, low, different angles, all that often could be a problem in the old days where you need a lot of grip to get it fit. So basically, I'm a huge fan of those two lights, the Forza 500 and the Forza 300, and they are kind of my go-to lights in these days.